if you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do? I keep in mind that these messages are general. So if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one, and hopefully it sticks. Okay? Y'all. This message is so okay, so let me just explain. Because the way I had to bring out my handy dandy notebook on y'all asses. Spirit was not playing when it came to this message, okay? Like, I was literally just up writing all of my downloads, right? And I was just like, damn, because, okay, the two downloads that I got as far as like the main gist of this energy, it was from the movie Jumanji, okay? And it was the notebook, the love story, right? So I feel like whoever this person is, whoever this message is pertaining to, they are definitely in for a pleasant surprise. I feel like this like shocking energy, okay? But this is you stepping into or tapping into um a more deeper part of yourself, okay? Now with these downloads and how I'm going to break them down, um I'm I'm getting told to speak on Dexter's laboratory, right? And it was so funny because I'm like, why am I getting Dexter's laboratory? When you look at it, right? This is a young boy who has a high IQ, okay? Their parents don't know this about him, and they don't know about the secret lab where he conducts like experiments and build mass destruction robots and advanced technology, right? So maybe this can be pertaining to someone here that has maybe had a certain type of high IQ since a young age, or they had certain type of abilities that they may not have been able to understand. Like, how did I know that? Or was I able to feel that before it happened? Or what, you used to probably see certain things that you were just like, what the heck is this? Like, you know, so let's see. Hold on. Something with me getting the Notebook, okay, the movie, of course it's a love story, but I was also getting something a lot in regards to just notes in general, okay? Where's that download? Okay, yeah, so this could be like, say you could have met this person or encountered this person past, okay? Good morning, welcome in. Hey, Peyton. Um, that you could have exchanged, some of you guys could be going back to school, okay? Or you could be again learning something. um there's a big emphasis on the need to like research. Again, going back to like the significance of notes, and or somebody's thinking the love story because he was in World War II and he was sending letters to um Allie, right? Something about passing notes or like sharing notes, okay? Maybe somebody's gonna reach out to you and like send you a letter, um, in hopes that you would take the time to send one back. Like, and it's so crazy because being that like we live in a world now where everything is what Dexter's laboratory is hot, it's advanced technology. I can just send you a text. I can thank you, Peyton. I can just send you a text, uh pick up the phone, shoot you an email to get that communication over to you, right? Okay, but now it's like maybe somebody days. It's like making something romantic in a sense. It's something that's like has or something that's not normally done, right? That's so crazy, y'all. It's like a warning. I don't even know if y'all see that in the chat, but y'all see that shit? Listen, there's going to be some things that may occur to you that you may feel like scares you. You just like, what the hell is that about? Right? Now let's break it down. Okay. Now, I also was getting Alicia Keys, You Don't Know My Name. Okay. So somebody could be like, admiring you. Somebody pays attention to you. I'm hearing that song, what's that? Is it her or is it what's her name? Ella May. Love the way you pay attention. You notice everything. You are my everything. I think that is her. Like somebody feels like you are her. Like you notice everything about them. Now let's get into Jumanji, okay? Hold on, before we get into the bread and the butter, it's making me think of my best friend used to say, cut the fat and get to the meat. Like, I don't know, maybe some of you guys could be like Southern or like, cause yeah, he did live in Texas. So like, y'all could be from Texas. Funny ass saying is like, let's get past like, get to the shit where it's really like, you know. So let me see. Also, okay, because I'm trying to get these little, these smaller downloads out the way here. All right. So talk to me if you guys have seen that movie, right? And this, y'all been getting a lot of movie downloads. Like maybe, I don't know. It's like somebody got their eye on you. Okay. That movie, Talk to Me. And if you guys have not seen it, go Google it. Okay. Google it. But the whole gist of that movie, I think it came out either this year or last year, one of them. But it was in regards to a group of kids, right? Kind of similar to Jumanji. Thank you, Spirit. How I'm going to tie that in. Kind of similar to Jumanji because what? These kids were playing in a mansion and they stumbled across the board game, right? Also, too, what I'm getting told to say is like, if you are a younger person, you are watching this video, or even if you're an older person, you know, you could be unlocking childhood curiosities here. But I hear like a Ouija board or something like that. Like that's why I feel like this message is coming out. Okay. Now that movie, Talk to Me, was basically about these kids, I guess, that came across like this this hand, right? Thank you, Jamal. These kids that came across this hand, this spiritual hand. And what they would do is much invite the spirits in. Okay. Now here's the thing. They did not know what spirits that they were inviting themselves, that they were inviting in. Okay, that's why I feel like when it comes to any type of spiritual work, it's so important to just pray that you are protected and that you close any door that is not of the Most High. You know, especially when you are a light worker, because it's so easy for shit to slip through the cracks. Okay, now again, they invited these certain type of spirits in, and it kind of took over them. They like held the hand and it kind of took over them. Some of you guys have the ability to like really feel people's spirit when you touch them, hug them. Maybe you're somebody who don't really like people touching you. Okay, there's a reason why. There's a reason why. You pick up on people energy like instantly. Okay, just as you come across people who have that like nasty energy, like you know when it's people who have good energy. Okay. But again, those kids were like welcoming certain type of spirits, and then they were able to see these spirits, right? And so those spirits will have the ability to take over their body or just get a taste of what it feels to be in the flesh. But they had a certain type of time frame that they had to release the hand, release the person's hand from the too late state of allowing that spirit to take over them. Okay? So I don't know if somebody at a younger age had partook in something when they were younger that maybe they shouldn't have been taking, dabbling into, and maybe it had unlocked something within you that you just probably did not understand why you were able to see or hear or feel these things. Okay, now it's heavy. It's heavy World War II energy here, so this could definitely be for older an older group. Okay, and it's funny because when I was looking at my analytics, I do speak to a lot of older people. Okay, so that's probably why I was getting like high IQ. So it's like you have to have a higher level or a certain level of understanding to really understand this message that is being spoken as to why I got all these downloads. Okay, so when I was thinking of World War II, it's making me think of my grandfather. I never got the opportunity to meet my grandfather because he passed away before I was born. But I do remember at my grandma's house, she used to have this, I'm seeing this triangle. I guess that's the flag that they fold up. And I just remember, I remember seeing that in the triangle. I believe that's what they put it in. And I remember on her shelf, she used to have that hung up because that was my grandfather's, right? So maybe that can be significant to you guys. Maybe you guys have that triangle wooden I don't even know what you call it, like display. But when I got that energy of my grandfather, that's too damn bad. If y'all don't know where that's from the movie Holes, right? And I had also wrote that down too. Because it's funny, because the other day I was going to pick up, I was at the weed shop, and they was watching the movie Holes in the weed shop. And I believe it was at the part where they were doing like digging or whatever. So why I feel like Spirit wants you to probably dig. Look into something. Okay, some of y'all can smoke weed too. Okay. Now, to speak on those gifts, right? Now I had to write them down because so there's 4 of them. Research, right? So the first one is clairaudience. That's it speaks on the ability to hear voices. Okay, so sometimes, like, I don't know, maybe if you're doing something, it's kind of like that inner voice, that inner knowing, like that chatterbox, right? That gives you some type of inkling. And maybe you never know, like, and maybe you have proven to yourself on plenty of occasions that maybe when a certain situation happens, your inner voice will say something, and maybe the person will say that thing, and you're like, damn, that's crazy. Like, I kind of felt like this person was going to say that, or or it's like you have this ability of hearing things through like body language. That's you can hear body language. Okay, and then there's I don't even, damn, I was writing so fast, y'all. Clairvoyance. Okay, that's the ability to see things. So maybe you, from a young age, you have always had this ability to see spirits, and you never understood. Like, you like, y'all don't see that? And you be like, nah, I didn't see nothing. And you probably be like, I know I'm not fucking tripping. You know what I'm saying? Something is clicking to you because you're like, this has happened on more than one occasion. Okay, now there is another one called clairsentience, if I'm saying that right. Now, that's the ability to recognize feelings. And that's a combination of seeing and hearing. That's kind of like me saying that you can hear people's body language. You see what they're doing. They may say one thing, but their body language is talking to you more than the words that they are speaking. Right? And then the last one is claircognizance, the ability of knowing things that you would have no way of knowing. Like, how the hell do you know that? Like, you would, it's like, this makes me think of this one time I had went with a friend somewhere with this lady, and she was and that's so crazy because she was a spiritualist too, and I had never, this was before I had even like gotten to this, but I had went with my friend at the time, right? And this woman, she had cards, and I remember she had put the cards out, and she had read me, and it was so crazy, like the things she was saying, I would have I'd never seen this woman, like, and I was just like, I don't know. Like, how the hell did she know certain things? So, some people just have that ability of knowing. All right. So boom, let's talk about it. When it was talking about Jumanji, right? These kids, they get into a mansion, they come across this Ouija board, and Alan, the character in there, Alan can be significant, okay, to someone, or Robert, somebody last can be Williams, okay, but he was in a game for decades, right? And the only way for him to be free was for someone to find the game board, win the game, and to set him free. So y'all remember in Jumanji, like, they had the fucking stampede rhinos, monkeys, like, it was so much shit going on to try and free somebody from something, right? And I feel like this speaks a lot on spiritual warfare, okay? Because I feel like as human beings, consumed of, and that's the thing, because it's like, it's spiritual warfare can come in so many different ways: physical, spiritual, electronic wise, you know what I'm saying, like, to stop the light from shining through to certain people when it comes to shedding light on people of these things, okay? Like, it's just so crazy. Phone is just like, reconnect, like, god damn. Okay, so boom, let's break down the notebook, because I feel like Jumanji, whatever it is that these abilities that you have, you may not understand, and maybe you fighting this battle by yourself, okay? But I feel like this plays into part with whoever it is your significant other is, okay? Because it also made me think of another small download that I had wrote down in regards to Bewitched, right? And I remember watching like the first season of Bewitched when she was just getting comfortable with her gifts, and I think it was an episode where, like, Darren, her husband, she granted Darren access in the house to make certain type of like magical things happen. So, like, I guess Darren had the ability, like, he was like, window closed. He was like, window open. You know what I'm saying? But he only had those abilities because of Samantha showing him that, that, hey, I have these abilities, but I use these abilities, she still folded her clothes, and she would only use it unless she really had to, right? And it was so funny because I remember seeing the episode, I think it was that same episode, where she had like the needle and the thread, right? So maybe a lot of you guys could like, or so. And it's funny because I do fashion design and I love Samantha. But it was an episode where she like couldn't see the hole, right? So like she made the needle appear super big so she can put the needle through. But she used to hide those certain type of things from Darren because she didn't, she only used these gifts unless she really had to, right? But something in regards to like you showing someone that they have these abilities too. Okay, so that brings us to the notebook, right? So 1940. Okay, we gonna get into the tarot, y'all, but these downloads, I'm telling you, was like coming so heavily. It was ridiculous. Okay, and it's funny because the notebook is back in 1940. Okay, Noah met Allie at a carnival down in Seabrook Island, South Carolina, so that can be significant. So the situation between them, Allie was at a carnival. She was there for I think just the summer, and Noah, like, he worked with lumber and like doing mill work, so that can be significant too. Okay. But he basically like persuaded Allie to allow him to take her on a date, and she agreed to it, right? So they had went over to an abandoned place called the Windsor Plantation. I don't know how that can be significant to someone, but hey. And it was on a late night, right? And he was basically telling her, like, one day I'm going to buy this house. I'm going to restore it. I'm going to buy it and restore it. Okay, some of you guys can be wanting to, some of you guys can be building a house from the ground up. Okay, or you could be looking into buying a house. But that night when he took her to that plantation, because it was super late, her parents like ended up calling the police, right? Because they were trying to figure out where they were or where she was. So Noah's friend Finn had interrupted and warned Allie that their parents had called the police, right? So something significant in regards to like a warning. Okay, somebody found out that like her and Noah was spending time with each other, like have some type of argument, and they broke up. And then the next day, I guess Anne, who is Allie's mom, that Anne could be significant to someone. Okay, she announced that they was about to move to Charleston, so that could be significant too. Okay, heavy on somebody could be moving. All right, but the thing is, Noah had wrote Allie 365 letters, like, you know, for the whole year. He never got a reply back. So it was basically like, well, damn, if I'm doing all this outreach and I have not heard back from, you know, Allie, then I'm just going to give up. So he moved on, right? So Finn and Noah, they're best friends. He enlisted into the army. It was the Battle of the Bulge, right? And that's where Finn passed away at. So Allie ended up being a nurse for the wounded soldiers back in World War II, right? That's such a tongue twister. And that's where she met Captain One, that she ended up getting engaged to, right? So Noah returns back from war, right? And his dad has sold the house that they lived in order for Noah to buy Windsor Plantation, the same plantation that he was at that night with Allie when he went and showed her that he was going to buy the house and resell it, right? So in the midst of that, he restores the house in hopes that Allie would return back to him. That was his whole motive, was to build this house. So maybe this is like I feel like somebody heavily here in this love situation is it's like trying to have a balance or trying to build some type of spiritual foundation within themselves, and also a physical foundation, in hopes that this would invite you in. This is like somebody trying to create a safe space for you. Wow. Okay. So boom. Oh Lord, there's a scene where Allie is trying on her wedding dress, right? And she's looking at this newspaper, and she sees an ad of Noah and Finn, and she gets a rush where, okay, somebody could have seen you out. And y'all, it's like y'all haven't seen each other in a long time. Just like how Allie had went on and was engaged and, you know, about to be committed to someone, like you resurface somehow, and it catches somebody by surprise. Okay, and I feel like it brought back a whole rush of emotions. So what does Allie do? Allie asks Lon, like, hey, I need to take a solo trip before the wedding. And she returns back to Seabrook, right? and she finds Noah living in the dream house that they talked about. So they rekindled, they talked, and it comes out that, damn, y'all, it's so crazy how I'm really trying to it comes out, and Noah reveals that, like, hey, I've been trying to send you these messages, and you just never replied to me. And it got exposed that the mother was the one that was keeping the messages from Allie. Now, this is very significant. This clear. If you have been trying to someone that you haven't spoke to in a long time, and say you went through a parent figure, a friend, whatever, in order for a message to get relayed to you, that person did not get it. That person did not get it. Because I see how it could have caused so much resentment or animosity between these two people that really loved each other, all because, like, somebody did not receive whatever it is that they were trying to get someone's attention with. Okay? So at that point, when Allie found out that her mom was the one that was hiding the letters from her, I guess, like, Allie and her mom have some type of exchange, and it boils down to the fact that, like, Anne, Allie's mom, felt like keeping the letters away from Allie was doing her a good deed, right? Because Noah was classman, and Allie lived in a more prestige neighborhood. So, their parents did not really want their daughter to be with somebody of a lower echelon. You know what I'm saying? They did not want their daughter. So, being that the mother seen how strong the love was between these two people, she interfered to not make that happen. Right? So Allie's mom, Ann, told her to choose wisely. So Noah and Allie got into a argument, right? Because Noah's like, well, what do you want, Allie? And it's funny because I had did a voiceover on my Instagram with it, but it was with fashion. I had my mannequin, and it was like, well, what do you want? Well, what do you want? She was like, it's not that simple. It's not that simple. But it wasn't that the thing, because, like, Allie eventually, made the choice to be with Noah. Now, something significant can be with dementia, because you know how eventually when Allie was in the hospital, she suffered from memory loss, right? So it could be something that someone had went through with some type of mental illness, okay? But it was Noah's job to read her that journal every day until in hopes that she will remember something, right? So at the end of the journal, he, like, she asks Noah, because I guess he had to have this name of Duke. That can be significant, okay? Because he did not want the reason why he went as Duke is because, I guess, with her dementia, he did not want her to startle or trigger her, right? So at the end of the journal, Allie asks Noah what happens at the end, and he was like, and I feel like that was like that inner knowing, like, even though you don't, you was, even though she wasn't read the end of the story, there was an inner knowing of knowing how that happily ever after would end. And it makes me think of Till Death Do Us Part, right? Because how they ended up passing away, when she asked him, like, how long till I forget again, he was like, about 5 minutes, right? And so they were dancing, and I guess she had got startled because, again, the dementia started to click in, and she had a panic attack because, she then seen him as a stranger, whereas just a minute ago they knew each other. You know, so that can be significant too. Like maybe it's like you've known this person your whole life, and now you guys are in a place of where like y'all act like y'all don't know each other. The song, when I was getting that download of 5 minutes, when she asked how long till she remembers, I was getting that Avant song 4 minutes. Okay, I had to write that down too. And that song goes like, I only got 4 minutes. Do what I gotta say to to prove to you that I would do anything. 4 minutes. I lose you to somebody else. 4 minutes. Go listen to that song. It's by Avant, Avant. It's called 4 minutes. But somebody feels like they're out of time with you. You know, like maybe it's been so much distance from you guys to where you guys try and forget each other with dementia. But yeah, it's like somebody here. I was also getting. Okay, so let me wrap that up with the notebook. So yeah, Duke has a heart attack, right? It's something about like shocking. And he goes to check on Allie. He kisses her hand and he lays with her. And then in the morning, they find that they have till death do us part. They have both passed away together, you know? So I also was getting this download. Oh my God, y'all. And these downloads are so heavy. Oh my God. Okay, so I also got, I think this is the last one. No, okay. Two more and then we're gonna get into it. So now I got the download of Now and Later. You know, remember those old school candies? Okay. But when I was saying Now and Later, it made me think of Initiator. Right. So I do, when you think of of Initiator, that's you know, a substance, person, or thing that causes that type of chain reaction. You know, it's something that amplifies or starts up something. So I do feel like whoever is in this energy, they definitely want to take some type of initiative towards you. Okay, somebody want to come towards you. And I feel like this is somebody from your past, somebody you have some type of divine love story with. And that's the crazy thing, because I believe that is based on a true story. And it's like, this is going to be a story that you guys are going to be able to tell your, you know, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren, or it's crazy because as soon as I get to talk about this, the phone want to start messing up. Dang. Poor connection. So listen, when it comes to these spiritual gifts, just reminding myself about that episode where on Bewitched, where Samantha showed Darren that they have the ability of these gifts too, right? It's very important that even though you may know you have these certain gifts, there are people that abuse them. There are people that abuse them. And that made me have that download. When I tell y'all, I was like in the bed about to go to sleep, something else will come. I'll be like, all right, damn, like let me let me write this down. I'll be going to sleep, shit still coming. And I'm like, oh my God. Like some of you guys could be in the midst of like writing a book or like telling your story. Something significant can be of that sort, right? You have gone through is worth telling. That's so crazy. Yeah. And off that Bewitched episode, when Darren had been shown that he can have the abilities too, I wrote, no one is holier than the Most High. And I feel like that's what a lot of people need to understand. Like, even just us as being light workers, we don't know every fucking thing. We don't. We only know what spirit allows us to know in order to give the message. We are the messengers. That's it. Okay, so it made me think of that Netflix documentary, that 7 Mil TikTok series, right? If you haven't watched it, go watch it, right? But it is a strong it just goes to show, like, how you wanting to, it's like that power uh what is that, having some type of like power hungry. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Okay, because that man had used late those themselves, or were just trying to dance or be famous or be on the spotlight and get these opportunities. Like it's something with like people can manipulate the energy. People can manipulate the energy and have you like, when you look at that series, that shit was very, oh, on that series is attached to the Seven Mills foundation. Okay, cult. The other sister made it out, and that goes back to that movie I was talking about, Talk to Me. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you get too far deep into shit that you're not supposed to, or that is not good for you and does not have good intent, you're gonna find yourself in a place that you are not going to be able to get out of. You that can, like, hey, it's making me think of that warning, right? Noah's friend Finn. Like, make sure you have people around you that can warn you when, you know what I'm saying? When you think of I'm hearing 911 with the police. Some sirens can be going off right now. Okay, but like when it's an emergency, like you need people that with you need people that are going to help save you. I feel like this has something like I don't know, maybe somebody has found themselves I'm hearing waist deep. Ain't that a movie? That is a movie. Waist Deep. Was that with Denzel? And again, it makes me feel like somebody needs to help somebody have a better understanding on why these things may be going on. Okay. All right. So I know y'all been waiting on me and shit. I gotta clear the energy. Hold on before we get to see what's going on with this person. I hope y'all having a great Sunday though. If you guys are new here, what's the deal? What's the deal? Come in and have a seat. We about to get into it, okay? We about to get y'all. The connection is horrible. Like it just, and that's the thing because I'm trying to inform y'all, and that's what somebody wants somebody to know. Yeah, look at that envy. Somebody does not like to see the light, but Spirit appreciates me for being here, okay? and pushing through these evil eyes, okay? These people that is envious, these people that is looking at these people of the light, okay? These people that is envious, these people that is looking at these people of the light, or the light, or this, because they're in a dark space. This, because they're in a dark space. You know, I feel like there's people, that see your light, and I'm hearing that song from I think it was from Larry June's new album, Three Piece. or it's one of those songs, but he says a verse that be like it's giving that type of energy. Okay, these people can't stand to see your light, but they appreciate it as well. And with this 15 breaking down to a like, it made me think of the Six of Cups. Like these of appreciation is more of a feeling, right? So with the Six of Cups energy I get from your past, you or looked at you in a certain way because your light was just too damn bright compared to the position that they may have found themselves in. But it's starting to be like a newfound appreciation for you. Okay. Yeah, fourth chakra archangel Raphael. Somebody's name could be Raphael, but it's like with the heart chakra, people see appreciation. This make me think of like the privileged lady in this deck that I that I had brought out, right? People may see that you may be this like prestige woman and you like to dress nice and you have nice things, and with the roses, like people give you a flower, but there's always two sides of a story, right? Because you see how this side is it's nothing there. Like you went through a season where you felt like nobody was pouring into you, nobody was watering into nobody was pouring into you, nobody was there to care or nurture you, but you still show up. Some was in your hand. Because I feel like as your back is faced towards, these blossoming flowers, a lot to do with spirit having your back. Just because, these people may not see what you may be going through or what's in front of you. They may see that collective don't really got much that we can see. But behind you is so prosperous. So creating you. Because with the fourth chakra, that heart chakra, it's more to you. It's like your heart space. It's how loving, it's how caring you are. And maybe sometimes these people could, I feel like you appreciate the fact that you were able to see through these people who may have like this envious energy towards you. It's like your gifts is a blessing and a curse. And I'm gonna tell you this though. The reason shows you certain things, that 21 breaking down to a 3, teamwork. When it comes to spirit showing you about people that you collaborate with, that you work with, that you're friends with, whoever you come in contact with in whatever type of collaboration, whether it be financially, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever. Okay? It's like you be knowing what the fuck people is up to. With strategy. You're very smart, okay? Journal log, you could and it's funny because I'm looking at my notebook how I had to log all those damn downloads for y'all earlier. But listen, something significant. Somebody's going to like, speaking of journal and log, when we were speaking on writing a letter, right? Look how old that is. You could have been even saying like that. I'm sorry. Sorry. This is for someone who got some wisdom on them, okay? They got a little wisdom on them. They got a little gray hair, okay? But it just shows, it's like a time capsule is what I'm getting. It's like a time capsule. You could like to collect or back from the 2 days. I feel like I got to be like back from the olden days. You may still have some things from back then that you have certain things that you are kids. It's a lot of nostalgia energy, just like when I was speaking on MySpace. It's like is with how life is, with how, it's like somebody I mean, I want that old thing back. I want that old thing back. I'm here to the flow, man. Trying to get back to my love. Best believe she got that good thing. She my little hood thing. Ask around. They know us. They know that it's mine. But sit. I got that song in another reading. I forgot which one. But it's like somebody feels like everybody knows that you associate with this person. Okay, just like with the Notebook. Like, yeah, Aunt Allie went on and married Lon, but it did not go anywhere. It didn't even make it to the commitment. It was just an engagement. She was putting on that wedding dress, and she's seen, maybe something could have just been on the brinks of being solidified, but somebody seen someone, and all these feelings started. It's an India Irie song. I got the call today. I didn't want to hear, but I know that it will come. On the phone, said you found someone, and the thought outside those open doors is, is the very thing to live without you. But I miss you, baby. The more I know, the more I understand. Go listen to that song. I forgot what the damn. But it's also making me think of that. What's that song? It's an old school R&B song too. What is his? Damn! I wish I had my tablet in here. So, so I can give y'all that song, but it was basically like oh, if I was your man. Something. I don't know. Somebody is strategizing. Intuitive, okay? God damn it. You are very intuitive. That 52 breaking down to a 7, it makes me think of the 7 of swords. Like, you have a way of knowing. You have a way of knowing things without, like, physically seeing it. Yep, claircognizance. I hope I'm saying that right. Ciao. All right, Spirit, let's get into it, okay? But I do feel like a lot of people from your past are now appreciating you for, whatever it is that you are doing. But somebody's trying to create a plan. This can be somebody who could be looking at you in a way in which people appreciate you in, or somebody that sees that you are very well appreciated, and they're trying to draw up some type of plan for whatever reason. We're going to see. But what is this about? Spirit is like, take it. Jesus Christ. All right. Distant horizon. Okay, so this can be in the near future. Time is fluid. So, but there's something that somebody is concerned about. The number 33 can be significant. Some of you guys could have been seeing 33 lot. Okay, but this is like, a courthouse coming out here. Okay, we have a child here, and then we have despair. It's like somebody sees how much you are appreciated by somebody, and somebody envies that. So somebody draws up some type of plan. But this is the thing. This is like somebody trying to trap somebody with a kid or something. Like somebody is really concerned. They're like, damn, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. Maybe court is on their mind. They're going to be like, this person is going to try with this 23 and this 5. It makes me think of like work. Or like even like the 5 of Wands. Like somebody feels like this shit is going to get ugly. There's a child involved, or somebody is acting childish. Okay, but the whole point that this person is doing this is to cause some type of despair, cause them to have some type of loss here. Not hiring. Somebody could be trying to target somebody's finances, okay, or just trying to stop them from having any ability to get hired somewhere. But I feel like no matter how much, it's like with this 18 breaking down to a 9, okay, somebody can just have, it makes me think of the 9 of Swords, right? Somebody just has like a childish mindset. When things don't go with their way, or when they're just so, it's like they have a childish way of processing things, okay? But it's with the intent to, again, like cause somebody to be down and out. It's like this person is trying to make it seem like, you know, you don't have a job, or you have no means of way of supporting this child or something like this. This shit is getting I feel like this could be a situation that somebody is going. It can definitely be, you know, child support, trying to drain somebody for their finances. If a child isn't involved, I feel like that has a lot to do with somebody's mentality. They just want somebody to suffer. Okay, because somebody maybe is thinking about something. When you're concerned about something, you're in deep thought. You're like, you're trying to strategize. Okay, when you're concerned about, hey, I don't know how I'm going to pay this bill. Well, let me see what I can do. Okay, with the courthouse, this could be with somebody trying to plead their case. It's make me think of that scene in the Notebook when and Allie got into that argument. He was like, it ain't gonna be easy. We gonna fight. We gonna do this. But I'm gonna be here and you ain't going nowhere, basically. Okay. Okay. So maybe somebody, because like these thoughts could be haunting this envious person of how this person wants you or loves you or wants to pursue you, or how they appreciate, in the ways in which they appreciate you, you know, they want them to be without. What is this despair energy? What is this despair energy? Page of Wands. Some type of communication. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, that's linked to, when I look at this not hiring, it makes me think of, like, you know, somebody wanting a job, somebody wanting a position, somebody wanting to be with somebody wanting to be a part of somebody's team again, right? And somebody does not want that to happen, but they know that a conversation is destined to happen. With the Page of Wands, some type of a spark of conversation is going to happen. It's inevitable. Just like it was inevitable for Allie to see that ad when she was putting on her wedding dress. Had she been distracted doing something else, she would have never seen that ad. She would have never decided to take that solo trip before the wedding, you know, to go back to Seabrook. Like, it would have never happened. But this person, it's so funny because a dog is barking, and it made me think of my brother that passed away, that used to say, a hit dog gonna holler. Hello. A hit dog is gonna holler. When you hitting on a certain point, it's going to cause some of you guys are just really great coders. I don't know. And that's the thing. Back in MySpace days, right? We used to code a lot. If y'all remember that shit. And about me, you put them codes in when you wanted to get them falling letters. When you wanted to, it's like you know the code. You know somebody knows how to crack the code here. Somebody is a great problem solver. It's making me think of my grandmother. Like every time I would go to her house, or when we used to I remember we took the Greyhound. Yeah, look at that. You're very smart. Can't nobody put shit past you, because just like how, just like how people thought, look how you, okay, let me show you how I'm looking at this. Look how your back is turned to the Seven of Swords, right? The shit that's going on in the background that's a lot of people don't know of, but it's going on. So you got your sword up because you're very discerning. You're like, okay, I have my boundaries up. I know I'm protecting myself, but it's like kind of like allowing people to dig their own holes. It's like you allow people to hang themselves. Because what they don't know is that you are the goddess of the moon. Okay, you have your spirit team working behind you in your favor, just like how these people thought you didn't really have much. But when you are facing that crowd of people that may have thought you didn't have much, you still got flowers in your hand, because they didn't know that in the background, you got people for you. You got people for you. And I feel like it has a lot to do with these gifts. Like, that. And it is a humbling experience here, because like, it's like, it's not like you got the whole damn bush in your hand. You like, I got a little something, you know what I'm saying? But this is like, I'm hearing that song, Miss Me With That Bullshit. Miss Me With That Bullshit. Like, exactly, and this is the thing, like, you know exactly what the fuck people be doing. It's like you just want, I seen a post, and it said, it was something around the realms of like, you ever just talk to somebody and was just like, damn, you just lie for no reason. Like, like you already know what's going on. Okay, so something significant in regards to that can be going on. You can be getting some type of information that has caused you to be a Queen of Swords towards someone. Okay, this can probably be the concern. Somebody probably is wondering if you know what the fuck is going on. Okay, because with courthouse, somebody is going to have to plead their case. Seven of Pentacles. You're going to be like, is this something that I want to invest in? What's this Seven of Swords? You know there is some sneaky people that you cannot trust around you. Okay? I just seen a death card. These people want to take you out. That's Two of Cups. When I tell y'all these people did not want this relationship to come together, it's like something in regards to this Two of Cups connection, this person that you have unconditional love for. It's something going on in regards to that relationship that you feel with that person. Look at that shit. The moon card, the goddess of the moon. What the fuck did I say? You know something is going on. It's something sneaky going on in regards to this Two of Cups relationship. And who knows, Allie may have always had an inkling of like, I wonder why I have not heard from Noah, or, maybe Noah had to interrupt something from taking place between y'all two. Ooh, baby, at Nine of Swords. Ooh, baby. Ooh, I love you. You my everything. Somebody can feel like you sexy as hell. They like, ooh, okay. That's that yin and yang, baby. Y'all are so connected. I'm telling you, y'all are so connected. That's why that rush of emotions came over Allie when she seen. And it's like this is deep type of connection. I mean, yin and yang, duality. Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles. I'm hearing like paranoia or something like that. Five of Pentacles. They could be wondering, like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe somebody did lose their job, or they're just going through it and they're like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, why is my life going this way? Okay. Two of Wands, the Chariot, the Star. Stop fucking playing. This person knows exactly who he needs to go to. This person knows exactly who he needs to go to. The Two of Wands. This is you like trying to find some type of direction. Like, okay, where do I need to go? Or, you know, in order to get some type of healing energy. They know that this is an energy that is outside of themselves. Okay? The Chariot, they're determined, because I feel like somebody is like at their wits' ends. Like they are experiencing losses. Nine of Swords, they can't sleep at night. You know, it's like a lot on their mind. They're like, I don't know what is going on here. The Star, yeah, there's that Three of Pentacles. Strategy, okay? Somebody's trying to figure some shit out. I feel like this is tied to that reading when playing God backfires. Okay, if you have not seen that reading, make sure you go to it, because I feel like this could be tied to that envious energy, because I feel like envy came out in that reading too, if I'm not mistaken. But I feel like this is from the male's perspective, or whoever's side, you know, it is, of someone free from some type of spell work being done. Okay, and somebody trying to understand why they are feeling the way that they are feeling. But the crazy part is like, it's like whoever this person is, their divine counterpart is the one that can help them or give them the knowledge or something in regards to like putting their mind at ease on what it is that they're going through. Okay, like they know that by going to this person, and allowing them to, like, Three of Pentacles, do some type of work on them. Again, this could be like Reiki. Okay, Four of Swords. This is like being isolated. This is like meditation. You know, Six of Swords to somewhere more peaceful. I was getting that yin and yang with the moon and the sun. This is like Zenful type of energy. Okay, because something has a hold on this person. All because like somebody wants someone to give to them with the Six of Pentacles. So what are they going to do? They're going to cause some type of imbalances. Five of Wands, they're going to cause conflict. Something like the High Priestess. You know this. You feel this. You know this. You know this is what's going on. You know that this is people's energy trying to be projected onto you, onto your relationship. You feel this on a spiritual level. And I feel like this person like looks at you as this. Like, it's like you have a sense of knowing something that maybe a lot, but this person knows that you do. Okay, and with the Page of Cups, there's some form of an apology that this person wants to give you. With the King of Wands, the King of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Swords, this person is watching you communicate or something. They're thinking about all the investments that they chose to partake in and where that got them. And I do feel like this person wants to reach out and communicate with you. They want to bring you some type of love offer. Okay. Yeah, Knight of Cups to the Nine of Pentacles. They see that you're doing very well off by yourself. And that gives me that energy of when Allie seen the ad of Noah in the newspaper. Like, he set out to do everything that he said that he was going to do. When he told her back then that, hey, I'm going to buy this house, I'm going to resell it, and this is going to be my dream house. And he accomplished that. He did that. So this person wants to come in with the Three of Wands. I feel like they went through a long period of waiting. But maybe this message here is some confirmation for somebody. Okay, I'm just strongly hearing they did not get those messages. They did not get those letters. They did not get those notes. They didn't get those emails. They did not get those messages. And maybe it's like the longer that this person had waited with the weight of the Ten of Wands, the more that this person had waited, the harder it was for them to hold on to. But with the Strength card, they overcame it, because I feel like, I don't know if you pray for this person or something. But it's like you unknowingly gave this person some type of strength to push forward, okay? Now, here's the thing, though, because in the midst of two divine people coming into contact, you're going to get these slow moving your feet ass people in your energy. With the Two of Swords, that's going to want to block your connection. So that's why it's great to have good discernment. Okay? You don't want anybody where, is slow to commit with the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody who, with the Knight of Wands, they're only here for a good time and a long time. The Hangman, whatever it is that you need to cut out, because you got a whole Ten of Pentacles here with whoever this person is that is trying to build something for you guys. This person can, again, because Noah had the intent of building that house and remodeling it in hopes that Allie would be back with him. In the moment, in the sense of their separation, that's what he set out to do. That was his motive. I just want to build this house, so in hopes that, Allie sees that I did it and we can be together. But, with all great things coming in, of course, it's going to be the enemy that's going to want to come and block that, right? With that devil energy. But I do feel like somebody is going to get a second chance with the Ace of Wands. Spirit is going to somehow, some way, Spirit granted an opportunity for this person to pursue you. We did see the King of Wands energy. So I do feel like this person, just even me getting that now and later, and me hearing initiator, this could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Like, this person is going to initiate some type of passionate new beginning with you. Okay, this is like starting fresh, starting new. All right, Eight of Pentacles. They know it's going to be some work that they're going to have to put in on both ends. Okay, it's going to require a lot of work, because, again, it was some hurt here. It was some hurt here, but look at that. Look what's behind that. A happy ass relationship. Okay, two people that love each other, that is willing to actually put the work in. I'm hearing therapy. Okay, marriage counseling. But it's two people here that are willing to put in the work to make this relationship work. Allie and Noah ended up having 5 kids together. Yeah, look at that. The Magician. This is a powerful relationship. Woo! You want to know why it's a powerful relationship? Because, man, it's like two chosen ones finding each other, and knowing that the mission on being here on this earth is way bigger than what the physical actually is, and understanding that, like, when two people love each other, of course there are going to be outsiders and things that's going to try and impede on that relationship, but it's all in the lessons and how both of you guys go about it in separation. And I'm just hearing bygones be bygones, okay? And pushing forward from the naysayers, the people that may say something. Like, I feel like it was very stressful. You guys went through a lot with this relationship for it to come to where it is now. Okay? Wow. This is such a beautiful read, y'all. What's going on, Spirit? What's going on? Yeah, living a lie. Because this person feels like it makes me think of Dexter's laboratory again, right? With the high IQ. His parents didn't know that he was a genius and he had these abilities and he had this secret lab in which he did, parents, nobody knew. So this person felt like they were living a lie because they couldn't be their true authentic self, or like maybe nobody understood them, so maybe when somebody is like, oh, how did you know that? They probably be like, I don't know. They fucking know. They know how they know. They just probably wasn't not able to explain it. This could be your energy or this could be this person's. Okay? Stabbed in the back. Yeah, these whatever these people or this person was trying to do to sabotage our relationship or keep y'all from being together, it was definitely that Ten of Swords energy. Okay? Yeah, lost soul. For a long time, this person or you could have felt like, I just don't know what I'm here to do. Like, what is that about? You could have felt side of yourself for a long time. I'm still looking at these Cheerios here. It's making me think of middle school. There used to be this teacher. His name was Mr. Cuppersmith. And I guess like kids would go by his classroom and yell pep pep Cheerio, and like I guess that made him angry, and he would like chase the kids around the school. But it's so funny because he used to remind me of like a leprechaun or something. Like I don't know, it's just very rare. Maybe you or this person is just a very rare individual. Okay, but daydreaming and reminiscing. This person is thinking about you. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about maybe the things that you said. And when you think of daydreaming, when you go to sleep at night and you close your eyes, that's when you dream. Let me see. You see shit in the daytime. And you're like, I know I'm not tripping. Okay? Seeing images, clairvoyance. Yeah. You could be very, very clairvoyant. Like you have a way of seeing people's soul. I'm hearing eyes are the windows to the soul, and I feel like this is why people can't really this is why some people may not like that, because I'm hearing that song, you see right through me. Okay? Trust issues. Whoever it is that has these gifts, like they just don't know who they can trust as far as like expressing this to someone. Like they just don't know whoever it is that they can trust. Because I'm hearing like this is sensitive information. Denial of truth. Ain't no denying it. I'm hearing, I can't deny it. You don't want to fuck with me. You cannot deny these things that you are feeling, that you are seeing, that you are hearing. Okay, you cannot deny it. You can put them shades on all you want to, but once you seen or once you was exposed to something, it's like you can't unsee it. Once you get into your gifts, once you are aware of your gifts, you can't be unaware of them. That's the whole point of ascending. That's the whole point of ascending. Okay, real regrets. Somebody feels bad for something here. Okay, maybe somebody didn't believe somebody, or somebody with denial of the truth. Somebody's like, damn, like I feel bad, like maybe I was looking at collective a certain type of way, and they regret. Oh shit, they regret looking at you like that. Look at that, emotionally void and closed off. So I feel like because this person does not have a safe space to explain or express whatever it is that they may be going through when it comes to these gifts, they just come off as very closed off. And I feel like it's just because they were in denial of this for so long, and it's trying to grasp it. Okay. But somebody feels a lot of sorrow and remorse, like stuck and all tied up. Somebody, and that makes me think of when Alan was stuck in the game, right? Until somebody showed them the light. It's making me hear, I'm hearing that, step into the light, Carol, step into the light. Somebody's trying to get somebody to see something. Your name could be Caroline. Okay. Addictions and codependency. And that's the thing, though, because sometimes certain substances can prevent you from using these gifts or having the ability to, maybe somebody here has like stopped smoking or stopped drinking. Maybe they felt like they had certain addictions, and maybe when they stopped, certain things started to occur, and they're like, I'm not even taking those substances, or I'm not even drinking, or whatever. It's like, so what is this about? Why am I feeling this? Or whatever. It's like when you fasted from a substance that covering up the abilities that you have within yourself. It wasn't until you fasted from those things to where you were able to and really see, like, oh shit, this is what's going on. Okay, emotional and nervous wreck, that and vulnerability issues. So yeah, this is like that dark night of the soul type of energy. Okay, somebody is becoming aware of what's going on and just really trying to figure out how to process it. And here's the thing, when it comes to these type of things, it's like it's really a need for you to surround yourself of people of light. Okay? There's a real need for you to surround yourself with people of light and who have a certain sense of knowledge when it comes to the supernatural things that you feel like you are experiencing. Okay, because it's so easy to go to someone. I'm getting like one of those psychic places. And I used to see them when I was younger, driving all the time. But curiosity killed the cat, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so it's like you don't want to take hands with, I don't know. I just feel like somebody could have like held somebody's hand and was speaking to them, and it was just like, I don't know. Energy transfer is real. Okay. I've never picked up on anything like this. I feel like that's why Spirit wanted me to detail and break it message down like I did so heavily in the beginning, so somebody can have an understanding. This is almost like a teaching moment. Like if somebody is going back to school to be a teacher or something, this can be somebody who is going to school to be like a lawyer or like a public defender. It could be also a judge too. Okay, this is somebody who has to present things to people in detail, so people can have an understanding of what's going on. Okay? The waiting game and uncontrollably sweating. I'm hearing lose my breath, baby boy, and lose my breath. Could you be my baby boy? Okay, losing self. Yeah, because somebody feels like they are outside of themselves and they don't know how to pinpoint it or how to express it. Okay? And I don't know, maybe you could have been waiting on this person to come towards you. Maybe you could have known intuitively something, but it's making somebody nervous here. Uncontrollably sweating is making somebody nervous. I'm hearing that Whitney Houston song. But sometimes it's right. Swoop, swoop, swoop. All you gotta do is say, shoop it. Sometimes I'm right, and sometimes I'm. Uh, what song is that? I gotta hope I remember it so I can look it up later. Okay. Look at that. Trust me. Okay. So somebody wants somebody to understand that, like, you are a safe place, or like I don't know. Somebody is like, you can unpack here. And so when you trust somebody, you trust that it's like you hold somebody in such a high regard, because you can leave anything around them and they will not take from you. They will not judge the things that you have. Like, this is somebody that I feel like you can confine in. This relationship is too damn stressful. I'm trying to tell you. This relationship is too stressful. I'm not being honest with you. This person feels like there are some things that they have not been honest with you about, that they want to express to you. Maybe your demeanor with that Queen of Swords to the Seven of Swords. Maybe your demeanor may come off very direct. But meanwhile, the things that speak to people, okay? Because you can read them. But this relationship stresses this person. You make this person nervous, or it's like your energy could just make this person nervous. That's funny, because I grabbed this deck specifically because this is a liar. They mad because this person appreciates you and loves you, and they're trying to strategize on how to come back to you because they know that they have unconditional love. But then on the background, this person is going through some type of spiritual awakening, okay, and they can't handle it, or they don't know what's going on, and they know that it's really you that knows how to help them. It's like you are the light to this person's darkness with that that moon and sun energy. But you are like the goddess of the moon, so you know how to carefully take care of people who may find themselves in a dark place. I can be myself around you. I'm telling you, like, you are this person's safe place. They feel comfortable. This is giving me like that. Thank you, Spirit, for reminding me. Thank you. And look, I want somebody else is in the reverse. They don't want nobody else. They don't want nobody else. What's that song? If I ain't got If I ain't got you, you. That's that song from Alicia Keys that I had channeled earlier. You don't know my name. You don't know my name. And I swear it feels like, whoo, like this love that this person has for you, like it just feels so good. And I feel like it's the fact that like maybe all their life they suffered with having vulnerability issues and they never felt like they can find somebody that actually really understands them. And you do. You do. When I was speaking on you feel like a safe place to this person, it made me think of that analogy. I forgot in which reading where I was talking about the unpacking, right? I think it was the last read that I did. But I just went on this whole spiel, y'all, about like having your suitcase and unpacking, right? And just knowing when you leave your suitcase somewhere that you know you're going to be there temporarily, you don't really, put those clothes up. If you have a great knowing that this is not somewhere that you want to be. Okay. Now, with some people, when they go on vacation, yeah, they get to unpacking because they're going to try and make it feel like it's home. But sooner or later, they're going to take those clothes out, take that suitcase, and go back home. This is for somebody with the higher IQ so they can understand what I'm saying, because it ain't about the suitcase. Okay. But there are some people, they go, when they get home, they are able to unpack. They're able, and they know, I'm putting these clothes out of the suitcase into the drawer because I know this is the permanent location in which they reside. Somebody wants you to move in with them. Somebody for sure wants you to move in with them. But that analogy came back to my mind because it made me think of, and I did write it in, y'all. This is one of those, like, when I was laying down and I was like, all right, pooh, I finally get to go to sleep. I was like, and another download came. I was like, damn. I'm like, I'm like, Spirit, how am I going to fit all of these pages of goddamn downloads that y'all gave me to write down into a message? Sometimes you gotta let Spirit use you. But listen, remote and duffel bag storage. I wrote that. Remote and duffel bag story. So this is what I Spirit wanted me to speak on that, and this is all about recognizing your abilities, right? So it was one time I was going through like a long-term a couple years ago. I was going through like a long-term breakup, right? And I just needed to like get some space. I just wanted to pack a bag and go somewhere, right? So I had went to just get a room and just to get a peace of mind, right? And when I was packing my bag, I packed everything. And when I got back home, I didn't finish unpacking the bag, right? I just threw it under my clothing rack because it didn't really have too much clothes in there, so I wasn't really with it, right? And so the whole week, I was not watching TV. And then something was like, I was wanting to watch something. So I was trying to look for my Roku remote. And I was like, where the fuck is my remote at? I was like, I know I'm not tripping. So I'm looking under the bed, everywhere. And I'm just like, what in the world? Like I moved, and it's crazy because I went to where my clothing rack was. I moved the duffel bag and I was looking in between my shoes because I was literally searching every crease and crevice. Couldn't find it. Soon as I moved my duffel bag, that what's that ability? When you hear something. That sense of clairaudience came in and it was like, check the duffel bag. I kid y'all not. I am going back and forth with myself. Like, why would I check the duffel bag? Like, I just came back from leaving the room. Even when I went to the room, I was in a duffel bag. I changed my clothes and stuff. And I was like, why would I check the duffel bag? Like, I have been in and out that bag. I'm not even, what is the point? I'm really in my head, like, talking to myself. Like, and it was a trip because I'm like, why would I check the bag? It was like, just check the bag. Why? So I'm like, fuck it. I grabbed the duffel bag. I put it on the bed and I'm looking in the bag, y'all. My Roku remote is in the duffel bag. I was so blown off at the fact that I did not understand why I had such inner knowing that it was in there, but I was going against it only to be proven right that what I was feeling was true. And it's so funny because I don't know if y'all see in some of my readings too, when I be talking on certain stuff and like spirit will bring that certain card out, I just be like, what the heck? Like, it just, I know what I be feeling, and I feel like spirit backs you up. You may show a little of what you know, but I feel like people don't understand how much spirit backs you up when it comes to these things that are so fruitful of you. What else is it with this person? Let's make plans. I'm telling you, somebody wants you to move in. Somebody wants to take you on a trip. I'm hearing, baby, I've been making plans for you. If it's a question of my love, you got it. Baby, don't worry, I got plans. I am watching you. What the hell? Somebody watching you. Somebody got their eye on you. I don't know why I'm smelling like rosemary. I don't know, something aromatherapy, like lavender or something. Somebody got their eye on you and they like what they see and they want to build on whatever it is that they see going on. Okay, you are my best friend. Oh my God. See, this is like that lovers and best friends. It's making me and it's funny at the fact that I channeled Alicia Keys. You don't know my name. Somebody is like incognito. Especially with that, I'm watching you. But it's funny how I channeled Alicia Keys and Usher making plans, right? And then Usher and Alicia Keys has a dual song that I'm hearing. My boo. Remember when we were younger, you were my boo. Now another brother's taking. Cause after we kissed, it was the only thing about your lips is. Oh shit. Moment I knew you was the one to spend my life with. This is like very nostalgic energy. Maybe you've known this person for a long time. Okay, this could be since middle school, high school. And it's so funny because I recently just came across a client and she was like, yeah, me and my husband known each other since middle school. And I was like, what? Wow. Something like that can be significant, okay? This person like just really feels like you are their person all across the board. Okay, emotionally, physically, spiritually. It says, I see a future with you. Stop playing. This person is making plans. So, and this is the thing. It's going to be a lot of people with envy that is going to look down on this relationship. But it's a spiritual union that only y'all two understand. People are not going to understand why this person appreciates you in the way that they do. And I feel like it's only really for you two to know. I wish things were different between us, okay? I feel like this person, they may see you and just be like, man, like, I wish things did not pan out the way that it did. I wish, it's making me think of Dragon Tales when they be like, I wish upon a star. I don't know. Why am I getting that, what's that song? It's an old song. It's a lot of childhood energy. With child here, maybe this is somebody you know since childhood. Or somebody that wants to have children with you. So long. Until we meet again. What's that? Ooh, the sex is amazing. Listen, when I tell you, and this is the thing though, I feel like somebody here may have felt something sexually with you that they may have never experienced with someone else. And I feel like that also gives them a confirmation that, like, it is something with you. It is something with you. Sex with you so amazing. Okay. We need time apart. So you guys have definitely been at a distance within each other, but I feel like it's like, listen, I'm not happy without you. No matter the distance that y'all have had within each other, it is nobody is hidden. Hidden. The sex is amazing. Get your mind out the gutter. Ain't nobody hidden like you. Ain't nobody hidden like you. I feel like this person sees, as they're watching you, how you are being appreciated, and they see, how I don't know, maybe they may see how people may view you, or there's just a very deep sense of knowing that y'all both have. I feel like it scares both of y'all. Hey. I have moved on. Okay, so for some of you guys, you have moved on from this situation. Or this could be this person moving on from anybody that tried to keep them stuck from coming towards you. Okay, what's the bottom of the deck? I want to support you. Yeah. Somebody is letting go of another situation, or just trying to get away from it. And I feel like this has a lot to do with why someone envies you. Because again, it's the appreciation that this person has towards you. This is this other energy that loves the fuck out of you telling someone else that I have moved on. I got the confirmation I needed about my shawty. That was it. That was it. Because, this person wants to come in. They want to support you. They want to support whatever it is that you got going on. This is like I'm hearing teamwork makes the dream work. This is a very powerful union. Not too many people are going to understand this. And it's not for them to understand. Ay. Golly, y'all. I got too much boobs for this in the front. Look at that. Stay with me. Won't you stay with me? Mm-hmm. All I need. Won't you stay? This person does not want you to leave. Even if you tell them that you have moved on, they are going to fight. I'm here, Larry H. Parker, and we'll fight for you. This person is going to fight for you. They are not going to let you go that easily, okay? The other card that came out is I have so many regrets. I'm telling y'all. This came out twice. Real regrets. Like, this person could have really viewed you some type of way, or really, discounted you, or, really allowed these other people, or picked other people over you. You know what I'm saying? Only to need you again. I'm not being honest with you. Yeah, there's some things that this person needs to reveal to you. Okay, what is your energy like? King of Cups, you love that ass too. But I love him. He's like, what do you want? It's not that simple. It's not that simple. You love this person. You love this person. That's exactly why you in your head about it. You wouldn't even be in your head about it if you did not love this person. If it was a clear no, you'll be like, yeah, no, thank you, whatever. But it's something about this person, the love that you have for them, that puts you in your head. It's like you, but also too, that there's a way for you to get out of this in your head. Maybe you are in your head because it has something to do with the Four of Wands. Okay, family, friends, a place, right, and things of that sort. So maybe you're like, is this somebody that I can bring around the friends and family to separate? Oh, after this betrayal, after, the things. Damn, these cards are coming up. Because listen, where did that card go? That's that Ten of Swords energy, like I was saying earlier. So it's like, this Judgment, Four of Cups, Five of Cups, the Empress. For some of y'all have moved on. For some of y'all have moved on. This relationship has taught you a lesson. Okay? I feel like the lesson, okay, for some of you, I feel like that's for a very small majority of you guys. I feel like some of you guys are moving forward. But for the grand majority of you guys, where this message resonates, this betrayal taught you a lesson. It taught you how to not accept offers that leave you feeling unsatisfied or not appreciated, or because with the Five of Cups, I feel like you done been through some things in your life that you may not have been proud of, or that you wish that you could have undone, but excuse me, but it made you the woman that you are in the Empress energy. That betrayal, that hurt, you recognizing the betrayal, or you know you feeling rejected so much, caused that rejection was God's protection. That rejection was so you can focus more on yourself, and you did exactly that. Even though it hurt, even though you wish you could have undid certain things, like it made you this Emperor energy. Page of Pentacles, again, like it taught you something. Also too, like this person wants to have kids with you, okay? They're manifesting this. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, like they see you, like look how this person is sitting on this bench with all those cups. They were satisfied. They're emotionally satisfied in this relationship. Now, when it came to the past, right? When it came to these betrayals, the things that you probably used to call this person out on with judgment here, you used to judge this person based off of these things that they did to backstab you. With the Four Cups, I feel like you could have been this Ace of Cups, right? Coming from the hands of the Most High towards this person. But because they may not have been satisfied within their life, they were too focused on, third party situations, Three of Cups situations. That's like partying, socializing, things of that sort. Somebody that's not really looking for love. They're not really paying attention to the divine, bringing this divine love in, you know? Steady being unsatisfied with cups that don't really have much for them. And you see how that person's arms cross, them putting themselves in that position. But look at the position that they want to be in now. It's like, listen, I want to be over here with my shawty, the person I'm in a relationship with. This is where I'm satisfied at. Ain't nobody gonna make me get up off this bench from over here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna make me get off of this bench. The Magician. You guys are very powerful. This is a very powerful connection. Very magical. It's given Bewitched, like Samantha and Darren. It's given that. For some of you, if you have a child, your child is going to have these abilities too. Kind of like how Samantha's daughter had the ability as well. And there was one episode I seen, I guess she was with her friend. It was like a black friend that Samantha's daughter had. Emphasis on like, because I also was getting that too. You guys can be different nationalities. Doesn't have to be, or that can be significant in however that plays a part. Um, But Samantha's daughter was like, "Oh, I did it." They were drawing with her friend, right? And she had said something. I guess she like slipped up and she told her mom. She was just like, "Oh, she was like, I didn't do magic. I promise, I didn't use it." And the mom was trying to like, don't talk about that. Like, not everybody knows. So whereas like Dexter's laboratory, right? Whereas Dexter had these abilities and his high IQ and his parents never knew, you know, you are going to come from a bloodline where like your kids are going to know that you have these certain type of abilities because they are going to bear them as well. Okay, wow, this is a really deep reading, y'all. This is a really deep reading. Now, with 3 of Cups, card in the Ace of Swords, there's going to be some type of reconciliation coming, okay? The 3 of Cups is like a coming together, reconciliation. This is good time celebrating. Maybe this person wants to come in, and when I see death, I hear let bygones be bygones. However that resonates. Okay, but somebody wants to be like, hey, like they're planning something. Can we go out, have drinks? Can we sit down? Can we talk? Or whatever, the death card. Let's put some shit to an end. I'm here. Let's nip this in the bud. Okay, but with the Ace of Swords, it's like some type of truth and clarity is coming in. Or somebody wants to give you some type of truth and clarity and start over. The Fool card. How you're going to know in order to take this leap of faith is by whatever this person tells you. Maybe like you've asked spirit for a sign, and it wasn't until you got some type of download, you got some type of clarity, or spirit brought something into into your energy to show you something. That's how you're going to know when you need to take this leap of faith. Who knows? This message can be your confirmation for all I know. You know what I'm saying? The Justice card. And the shit is going to work out in your favor. The Lovers. Because there was a reason why Spirit put you two together. There was a reason. I'm hearing, what was the reason? People are going to be wondering, what was the reason? Like, why'd you get with this person? The Hermit. The World card. Look at that. Queen of Wands. This person is scared of your ass. Look at that. 9 of Wands. It's like something intuitively told sometimes, hey, it's time to wrap this cycle up when it came to this person. But that was for some type of spiritual lesson, I feel like. Okay, but when it comes to you being this Queen of Wands, it's very, very overpouring. The love, like your energy is just very overpouring because again, you have this sense of appreciation, and it's all because I feel like the love continues to overflow. So maybe when people can be very like, people may not understand it or they can't put their finger on it, it's because you are some type of magical fucking being. You know what I'm saying? You are to be appreciated for having these abilities because I feel like you help people. You help people in a way that not many people are able to help people. Okay, Knight of Swords, and you got some people upset at the fact that you have these damn abilities, or you have this person, the Emperor. Because what we seen the Empress, you have people upset at the fact that like you and this person are actually the true divine counterparts. Where's that Empress go? I mean, upset. You got these people upset. Where is that Empress card? I don't know where she is. She probably decked off somewhere. Okay. Minding your business. Yeah, listen. This is what is causing these energies to be upset, because they felt like their plan, their strategy to keep y'all away from each other was going to work. Heavy emphasis on the mother figure. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely somebody from your past, Six of Cups, that wants to come back and give you your flowers, basically. You see? Something shocking happened that makes this person want to come towards you and give you some form of appreciation. You're going to have a lot of people coming to give you your flowers, and it's going to cause a lot of people to be envious of you. I need you to understand this. Okay, so there's going to be people that's going to strategize on how to make you look a different way in the eyes in which other people view you. It's going to be a lot of that going on, but also too is going to be a lot of fountains of people it was built on some faulty shit coming down too. Okay, and it's so funny because I just posted, every time the algorithm be algorithming. What I had posted on my story, it was like you don't have to expose people will expose themselves. And it's so true. Like, I'm hearing it's only a matter of time before shit hits the fan. Okay? But with the Tower moment, these are truths coming out. These are, just things. And it's all because of this Queen of Cups. Like, you could be exposing people. By you being the loving, caring, nurturing person that you are, or you operating in your gifts of intuition, that you can have clear cognizance. Or what was that? It was the other one. I forgot. Child. Google it. But you could be the one that is shocking these people with what it is that you know intuitively. Okay, the Hierophant. Why? Is because you are backed by a higher power, baby. These people better stop playing with you. I'm gonna just say that. These people better stop playing with you. It's making me think of my best friend. He got this video on his page. He be like, ooh, I'm finna show you niggas. Just gonna make an example out of some people. And when divine intervention comes in with that Tower moment, you never know in which way. It's like used to people in order for it to stop certain things from happening. You know what I'm saying? All that's doing is putting you in a better position. All that's doing is putting you in a better position. So where these people thought that they were betraying you and stabbing you in the back, all that was doing was curating a space of emotional fulfillment for you. They was trying to take that from you. But listen, what Spirit takes away, he also replenishes. Spirit ain't gonna never take something away from you, giving you something better. And it makes me think of like when I had just in the instances of cars, right? Some of you guys could definitely be getting a new car. But it made me think of when I had my Chevy Cruze. Yes, like, you know what I'm saying? It was during COVID. Hertz had went bankrupt, and I was like, sure, I get to finally, I think that was like my first car I ever got off the lot, right? And so when I was going through the situation with like the dude that was like stalking us, and he burned my car up, I was like, damn, like, what am I about to do now? You know what I'm saying? I did not know how I was going to get another car. But then you see, you realize how certain pieces of your story add up to the bigger picture. So I seen how certain things played out. I was able to get another car the next month. And then it was just like, I ended up getting an accident. I don't even think I had the car for like a year. I think I had it for like 4 months, y'all. Ended up getting another car. I got like a Chevy Spark or something. And so I was just like, damn, I got into an accident because I was at my best friend's house. I was going to CVS. This car hit me, whatever. It was just like, so I was just like, damn, like my car just got burnt up. I went through that whole shit. Then I got another car. And then I got into an accident and I went like almost like 6 months or so without a car. And I'm just like, what the hell? But it's crazy how something that was such a small action that helped me played a part in me getting the car that I have now. And each time, it's like Spirit had upgraded me. That was the crazy part. Because where I thought I had something for a great deal, and I was like, all right, cool, I could be able to, it's cheap, it's still nice, there was something way better for me. It's just, I guess I had to just go through those certain situations in order to find out, or in order for me to be put in a position to get the car that was better for me. And maybe that could be significant to you guys in a sense, right? Maybe if speaking of love, you may have thought that you had a certain type of car and that's the type of car that you wanted, but certain things may have happened in that situation that led you to find something else. And maybe it wasn't what you wanted. Just like when I got the Chevy Spark, it wasn't the car I wanted. It was too small. I was just like, I need something bigger. I liked how my Chevy looked, but it did not hold the capacity in which I needed it for. And I ain't talking about the car, if y'all catching my drift. This is definitely some people, this definitely has a lot to do with somebody who can like read between the lines here. I'm getting. But as I was patient, I went through those things of losing the car and whatnot. I knew why I lost that car. Maybe the second car I got based off of the accident, I was like, I could have been more patient with how that happened, as to how that person hit me. And then with being patient got me something that I liked on the physical, and also I liked the space that was on the inside. So sometimes we have to be patient when it comes to finding somebody who, I guess, like checks all of your boxes off. It may look nice on the outside, but what's on the inside? If it's not much space on the inside, then, by all means, you might find something else, and it may be, you may step out of your comfort zone of it being something completely different from what you get. And at least you tried it, but it was like, all right, no. But as you were patient, you came across something or someone, that had all the bells and whistles that you was looking for. All right, so let's get some heart messages, and then we're gonna get up out of here, y'all. Because y'all readings have been extremely long as of lately, and I feel like somebody could be preparing or going back to school or something, because the way that I've been having to write these downloads, it's definitely some communication coming in from you and this person. Okay, transformation. It says your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love. If you and your person both have these spiritual abilities, I feel like when you guys come to a way, again, that most people just are not going to understand. Look at that romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. It says acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So when it comes to these abilities, like I was saying earlier, saying that made me think of my cousin Elliot. I can hit him up and see how he's doing. But acceptance is the key to inner peace. I feel like you and your person will have a sense of that inner peace, because there's an understanding, acceptance. There's an understanding that you guys, I feel like, are going to have within one another. Okay? And it's like y'all just can't control it. You can't control that you have these abilities or that you are able to feel and see or hear things. You know, it's like being with somebody who is divine, it's like you really got to operate in your true self, because like messages have a way of getting to the chosen ones, whether we want to get those messages or not. Like I said, once you are aware of certain abilities that you have, it's like you can't unsee it. You can't undo it. You can ignore it all you want to. Hey, let me in. I know you see me. I don't know, maybe somebody could be popping up at somebody's house or something. Okay, it says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. I'm hearing fortunate to have you, girl. I'm so glad you're in my world. Just as sure as the sky is blue, that I found you. This person is going to be so thankful at the fact that like they have somebody like you on their team or in their life. Okay, friendship. It says nurture the bond of friendship, improve. Okay, so if there is some distance between you and this person, I do feel like they want to establish some type of friendship with you. Okay, I feel like this friendship is going to really secure a strong foundation between you guys. Maybe this friendship will open up on certain things. And I feel like the more that you guys like build this friendship and come acquainted with certain things, or like, you know, you read love you. Okay, so if you guys have made it to see the end of this video, this was definitely for you. And I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, because I know this shit was long. That's so funny that I see that number on the clock. It says, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Okay. I'm telling you, you are the yin to this person's yang, where they may be experiencing some type of hardship. As I see this 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords, you know, that mental stress or feeling like they are just left out. I'm getting that orphan card. I don't know if I brought that deck in. Oh, I did. I'm seeing this orphan deck up in here. I mean, orphan card. Y'all! Y'all! This person knows that they have to go about being with you the right way. They have to learn, or they have to be in this energy of wanting to do something with you accordingly. When you guys have kids or something, it's like y'all gonna be like, what is, I don't know why I'm hearing like black lightning or something. I don't know. Y'all just gonna be fucking magical. And she used to always say like, you know, you always had like this sense of knowing or something. And you know, I cannot help it. I can't help that shit. But I remember she was like, it was one time when you told me that you had a dream of your dad. She called my dad, and evidently like he was sick or something. Like something was going on with him and he was sick, and she was just like, wow. She was like, because you know, there was someone else in our family that had just that ability of knowing. Like my grandma too. She would dream of fish and people would be pregnant. And it was funny because like she dreamed of fish before she passed away, and my cousin ended up being pregnant. And I was like, damn, that's so crazy. But like with orphan, this person feels like they just don't fit in with their family. or or they're trying to find their soul tribe. They're trying to find people that resonate with them, because it's like, people may only look at them on the outer level, but it's so much to this person on an internal level, where like you could have always felt like, and even me, I've never been like a cliquish type. I feel like I've tried to fit in so much, but I just never fit in. I never fit in. And I feel like that was just and it took for me to go through something for me to really enjoy my solitude. Like now, I don't have a problem with just going somewhere, going to get something to eat, a drink, or whatever by myself, the movies. Like, I love being by myself. I love being by myself. So, you know, maybe there's someone who felt like they had to be validated or they had to be picked. You know, I'm getting that this can be also too with the people who have this envious energy towards you as to why you were being appreciated, why you were being picked. Okay, maybe these people felt like they never fit in, or like they just did not understand. Everybody has different gifts. It's just people have to figure out what is theirs. But I feel like a lot of people look down on you because of you having these gifts that you have. Okay? But look at that. All that glitters. All that glitters. Because it's like, yeah, these people may be getting picked and things of that sort with Orphan right after. Yeah, it's like some of these people may have gifts. It may look like they have these gifts, but all that glitters is not gold. You know what I'm saying? That 16 breaking down to a 7 make me think of that 7 of swords. These are people that are great at pretending. Like, these are people that have to dress it up. Okay? So they're going to portray themselves to look a certain way as if they have this sense of knowing, but they really don't. That's why I feel like I was getting that disclaimer of doing research on what it is that you want to know about. Okay? Because you can't really trust everybody. You can't really trust every reader. You can't, like, you really have to have discernment when it comes to who you go to read, who you have read for you. Okay? Because I tell you in a hot second, if I feel like your energy is off or like you're trying to test me, I will not read for you. I will not read for you. Okay? But it's some people that prey on people's weaknesses. They see that you have this such a concern and we did see concern earlier. You have such a concern about something to where they can, just like how that guy on 7 Mil and TikTok, right? They seen that those people had such an eagerness to have the spotlight and do this and do that, to where they manipulated those people towards believing. And that's what a weak-minded person could be under, being swindled. Whether that be friendships, people that single you out, they make you look a certain way, or they present themselves to be a certain way, but that's not really who they are. Whether that be a lover, okay, that constantly makes you feel left out or makes you feel like they don't choose you, and the whole time they're wearing a mask, okay? It can be in so many variations here. But look at that. Like, it's so out of the blue. It's like, however it is, even when you stress with this 18 breaking down to a 9, right? Even when you stress and you may worry about finances or how you're going to be able to support or do this and do that, like with serendipity, I feel like just shit comes out of nowhere for you. It's like you just sometimes have this inner knowing that, like, okay. And I feel like it makes me think of what my pastor used to say: what you connect with in mind, you connect with in time, right? So you could have had that sense of manifestation or that gift to be like, okay, I know that it may not come now, but I know eventually. Like, that's why the messages started the signal started to say connect, reconnect, because they don't want me to talk about this. Because I feel like, listen, somebody's about to come together with somebody. And it's making me think about this one time when I moved to a certain city, right? Um, and I would get off the freeway and I used to always manifest this apartment, right? I'd be like, okay, they were just building it up. It looked nice, right across the street. It had all this, grocery store, gym, all this stuff. And I was like, I was manifesting it. Every time I got off that freeway, I was like, I'm going to get into that apartment. I'm going to get into that apartment. They're going to call me back. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. Y'all, why I got pulled on the waiting list? At the time, I think I was with my ex. And I was like, really, we were in the midst of like, exploring living together. Right. And it was so crazy because I was like, damn, like I manifested this shit. And it really like, they really called me in to sit down and get the paperwork or whatever. But, divine intervention happens however it does, between worlds. I don't know, maybe, yeah, it's like that 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of energy, it's like that 1 foot in, 1 foot out energy. But I was like, dang, I had really manifested it. I didn't go through with it. I feel like mainly because of this, but like, man, maybe like with the 3 here, it makes me think of the 3 of Pentacles. There was still some work that needed to be done. Okay. But the fact that I knew that how I was manifesting getting a spot in that apartment and for my name to be pulled gave me the confirmation that, like, you can do anything you put your mind to it. You can do anything you put your mind to. Okay, one more, Spirit. God damn. Because it was so many downloads in this damn reading. I hope it makes sense to y'all, okay? Truth be told. Hello. I'm hearing this is the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. All right, Treasure Island. I'm telling you, man. Wherever it is that you were at, I feel like with this turtle, it took a long time for you to be, that 9. I keep thinking of the 9 of Swords. You've been stressing, you've been overthinking, but you finally are getting, like, X marks the spot is what I'm hearing. Where you're about to go is about to be very prosperous, okay? I feel like this has a lot to do with you speaking your truth. With this owl here, you're a very wise person. And I feel like because it's like you stand on the mask of people, it's like you, I see this mask here and the owl is on top of the mask. It's like, again, you see through the facade of people, okay? With this window opening, it's like, again, you help people see deeper within their temple. When you think of windows, when you think of windows of somebody's house, you're able to look in. It's making me think of Bewitched. And I remember reading up on or seeing like how that neighbor, it used to always be a neighbor. He used to like always be intrigued with what Samantha was doing or what was going on in their house. Like, you can have a lot of people just nosy in your business or whatever the case may be. But I'm seeing all these hearts going around this owl. You have a way of giving wisdom in such a loving way to where it's very open. It's like I'm hearing, I'm gonna leave the door open. I'm gonna leave the door open. You have a very welcoming spirit. Okay. So collective, this was a very deep ass read, y'all. Let me know in which ways, and this is what, listen, if you made it to the end of this video, appreciate you, okay? Because I know it was long as hell, but it was definitely worth it. Get at me in the comments, okay? Let me know how your experience went when you started to realize certain things about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Can I open up the comments for y'all to drop a few gems or like your experiences? Because I feel like that is going to help show people that they are not alone. Okay? Please do get at me in the comments, and just because we are a community here, okay? There's a reason why you are watching videos like this, because you have some type of deep inner knowing about yourself that maybe you can't articulate. Okay? So get at me in the comments and let me know, how did yours experience? What is yours? You know? So I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Happy Sunday. All right. Make sure you go and you do something responsible. I love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know when your girl is dropping the tea and when it's hot. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, y'all.